question in a different way than we're asking today of, what happened to us? What happened to our identity? What happened to our culture? What happened to our togetherness?
That's right.
Because you guys, when I read up on my history, and young people, I encourage you to do this too. Read and know your history.
That's right.
When I read up on my history, and I read about blacks in the late 60s and the 70s, and there was this togetherness. That's what makes me ask what happened to us. Because I don't see that same thing here in 2017. I don't see this sense of self. I don't see a sense of togetherness. I feel like it's somewhat lost, and we have to get it back. And you know as well as I know, I don't believe anyone has ever given us anything.
That's right.
We've gotten it ourselves.
That's right.
And so to reclaim what is our history, to reclaim what is our identity, we have to do that to ourselves. And that's why, again, I would encourage you to reflect on those two issues of what happened to us. Let's turn back to God. Let's get back to God. When the pastor is speaking and when he's giving you scriptures, young people, pay attention. That's going to lay the foundation for our success. And that's going to get us back to the positive, what happened to us. Secondly, support these businesses, these black-owned businesses that sometimes struggle to keep their doors open. That'll get us back to the positive, what happened to us. Because now, and I make it a point not to get political, but here in 2017, we can't help it, can we? We recognize what the political climate is. We recognize what the environment may mean for us, other minorities. And that is another key reason that we need to stick together as a people.
That's right.
Support each other, support other minorities.
That's right.
Any way you can, whether it be with your dollar, whether it be with your word. There's protests, demonstrations that have gone on all across the country since we've gotten a new president. Pay attention to those. Take action. Insert yourself into what's going on in the environment. Because that influences our everyday lives, whether we want to realize it or recognize it or not. It does. And we have to take that action before, years from now, we're back to the negative. What happened? We have a position now to change that if we want to. But we have to take action, and we have to pay attention, and we have to get our identities back. So I implore you all, let's take these actions. And not only during Black History Month should we be having this discussion. Have this discussion year-round. Have it with your children. Have it with your neighbors. Have it with your relatives. And I may sound like a broken record, but I feel like if we do these things, years down the line, we're going to be asking what happened on a positive note. And that's what I hope to see.
Amen.
Y'all, again, I thank you all so much for having me during your Black History Month program. I'm not going to keep you long. I hope I didn't talk and ramble too much. But I wanted to give you all a message of reality and hope and where we can go in the future. Thank you.